Half the reason I think I enjoy London so much is because of the job. Yeah, it's a great life. I mean, it's fast-paced. It's exactly the sort of lifestyle that I like to lead.
Well, I'm from New York and I love New York. It's a land of opportunity. I'm usually up at 6 o'clock. Come out of my apartment and usually hail a taxi.
I'm out the door by 10 past 6. You hop on the DLR in the morning and it's quiet.
You find quite a few people out that early in the morning. This is the city that never sleeps.
I'll read the Times on the way in the morning and see if there's any sort of issues happening in our particular market. I'm in the office about 5 to 7 most mornings. I sit down at the desk and open up my terminal and start chatting to a few clients. And then it's go, really.
At times it can be busy the whole day, it can be slow the whole day. You know, that's the whole thing with the markets, you never know.
Our clients are investment banks, and basically what we do is we try to gather information. We know who's got what.
3 more? 5 more.
And we know who wants what.
Done, you're done, I'm still bid.
And we try and match these two up.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle, putting the pieces together.
And I suppose in a sense we're matchmakers. The major difference between what we do as brokers and sort of investment banking or trading is risk.
If you're on the investment banking side, taking home your whole position, still thinking about it.
We take very little risk home with us. We don't take positions.
When I leave at the end of the day, that's it, on to the next day, let's go.
Yeah, risk is probably one of the larger differences between ICAP's broking world and investment banking.
It's more demanding here, but it's a more relaxed demand.
There are periods throughout the whole day that are a little bit quieter than others. Then in those periods you sort of talk to each other and try and create business.
21.5 bid, mate. 21.5 bid. 10.
On my desk we've got 6 guys and we all work as a team. We all have roughly about 6 or 7 clients each, so communication on the desk has to be high.
I can actually cover 6 accounts, and that's pretty big, you know, so it gets pretty intense, 2 phones to the ears, but you get to talk about a lot. Spend 8 hours with the guys, you know, 8, 9 hours with the guys, you get to know them real well, you know. It actually feels like a little small family. Everybody's on one level. They seem to work all together on one accord, which I like a lot. It's like, we're here to do our job, let's do it.
Come about 12 o'clock, that's where everyone sort of takes a break. We try and be back on the desk when the US market opens. If it's opened up significantly either higher or lower, then yeah, it can kick off and that's our afternoon started, which is great.
3 3/4 minutes.
I think at first, you know, the shouting definitely gives you like, you're probably scared, like, what's going on here? But as time goes on, you get used to it. It becomes like second nature to you. You even yell yourself.
We do work very hard, but there are times, obviously, where you can have a bit of a laugh and a bit of a joke about, and which makes our desk all the more fun. But if you're making money, nobody seems to bother. It's not all done in working hours, obviously. There's a lot of entertaining to be done outside of the office.
I love playing basketball. I even have customers that actually love to play basketball, and we try to get out there and play.
You forge those relationships over time, whether that be over a dinner or socially us out having a drink.
I'm out with at least one client, at least, you know, definitely at least once a week. You know, sometimes I can be out like 3 times in a week. You know.
As you become friendly with these guys, therefore you don't need to talk about work the whole time, and a lot of the time when you're out with them you don't even bring up the subject.
It is much more relaxed. I mean, you do talk a little bit about business and like how you can improve business and what can I do more. But you do, it is like a downtime, you know, for them.
The better you get to know the client, obviously the more they trust you, and therefore the more information they're willing to give you. And if you do the correct trade for them, if you get things done for them, they make money, you make money. That's how your relationships are built up. It becomes a friendship. You definitely need to be driven. You need to be team-spirited. You need to be very energetic. And innovative, I mean, again, you've got to come up with ideas for your traders.
You gotta also be enthusiastic, you know. You gotta be wanting to do it, you know. You gotta have the drive to actually want to do the job and know that, send that off to your customer knowing that you're gonna do the best thing for him.
I wouldn't have dreamt of doing this 3 or 4 years ago. It's something that sort of, the opportunity arose and I grabbed it with both hands and it seems to have worked out really well. So it's definitely a great career.